Hey guys, I'm back for another tip. Lately I've been asked about what branch are you using for your giant or your titan. I'm gonna discuss three things about in this video. I'm gonna discuss about branch skills or branch, the skills and the AP DP or the attack power and the defense power. First we're gonna talk about the skills. How to find out first, the branches, to be honest, my branches aren't that well built. So, here, I'm mainly focusing on Al, Lebreve, and Ahib. Why? Because those were where my skills are situated. If I'm going to choose from the three branches right now, I'm gonna choose on Ahib because the Raging Thunder or the skill where the giant turns around does really a lot of damage. So I'm gonna make a suggestion that focus on Ahib and Al or AAL. Now for the Lebreves, not so much that we use. I use these skills to disable the enemy, but not really damage. The damaging skills that I use are these three skills in Al and in Ahib. For Siret, I don't use Siret. I strongly suggest don't put Siret. That's just my opinion. But there you go. As for the branches, I don't have much on my branches skills. So let's talk about skills. Where we go first? Okay, this is how you will find out what branch your skill is going to have. First, for example, tap on this skill, and this is where you can tell which branch can your skill be put onto. For example, my Frenzied something Destroyer. There are two branches that I can put it into. Seret or Al. But since I don't use Seret that much, because what I believe is Seret is for farming. So it increases the number of enemies affected by the skill. It's also good in Node Wars, but kind of not all the time that you hit the group of characters, not all the time. So it's not really reliable in my opinion. So I choose Al. The same goes to the other skills. You can choose Seret or Ahib or Lebreve or Seret, and that goes to every skill that you can choose, or except for this one. Most skills have the options that you can choose on to which branch you want to use. All right, so I guess we're clear on that. So right now, my build, I'm focused on my APDP. Well, that means I don't really care about branches, because my belief is that regardless of how big your branches are, but your AP and DP doesn't make some difference. So it doesn't really give an effect to your opponent. That's just my opinion, okay? So I'm focusing on AP DP. Why? Because any movement to AP DP, okay? Any movements to APDP, regardless if it's going up or going down, your CP will also move. Now, all my equipments are DP. For my armors, it's all DP. And same goes to my armors. Not so good. Crystals over there and armors. So these all are having defense crystals. For my weapon, I have attack stones. If you're gonna ask me why not put critical stones, because there are limitations to criticals. Let's see here. See, crit chance only limits you to 30%. and critical damage too. So, and also attack speed and move speed. So why not go with AP, which doesn't have a limitation? So as you see in the stat on my character, there's a almost over 200 of difference from attack to DP. So right now the attack is 2,637, and defense 2,415. So there's a big difference of that. So yeah, that's it. I focus on APDP because it increases or decreases CP. Regardless, or again, any movement to APDP, there's a movement to your CP as well. And for the branches, don't really care that much because it's hard, you know. Here's the thing about branches. If you maintain your branches at, for example, you get, how much is it? 50%, all of them, but you don't have a good equipment. And then you get a better equipment, and you're going to change to, well, you are forced to replace your old equipment with the equipment that's having the branches that helps your branches stats goes up to 50%. Now, you're going to have a headache how to maintain the 50% because of the new equipment. Now, for me to solve that, I don't want it as a headache for me, so I just focus on APDP instead. So any new equipments, better equipments, I equip it right away because it has a better DP for the armors or it has better AP for the equipments, for the weapons. With the enchants that I've been doing, I've noticed that if you get enchantment, a branch enchantment, there is no movement to your CP. Okay, so there is no movement to your CP. So now let's talk about enchant. Now my enchant to my weapons are all attack because that's what it can give you. Now for the armors, it varies. For the helmet, it can give you HP, doesn't have defense. So I chose HP instead. For the armors, it has defense, so I chose defense. For the gloves, it doesn't have defense, so it has HP, so I chose HP instead. For the boots, this is really a tough decision because it doesn't have HP nor the defense. So I gotta choose between which branch, or if I get if I have enough you called it. Oh, I forgot the stone. The thing that you use to enchant your equipment. If I haven't have enough of that, but I don't want to waste that for yet because I'm crafting for Grunel something. So that's it. I hope that answers your question. My build for my Titan. So I'm sure other people have also better built for their characters. Now let's talk about the skills. These are my setup for PvP. This is my setup. First, I gotta have this skill, jump, which skips the crowd, goes to your target. Then right when I get into the target, I choose to use this skill for area. Also to knock down the enemy, bounce it to the ground. And so your teammate can hit on to the bound character. And right after this, it's either I continue with this, and then I dodge and use jump again, just to disable the enemy again. Or I run towards the enemy and use this to disable again the enemy. That gives you 528% PvP. By the way, that's big compared to compared to other skills. It has this one really has big damage. It gives a lot. Okay, so there you go. I use this to bound the enemy just in case. And for long range hits, I use this. So these are the only skills I use. So I may be wrong, but this is how I'm comfortable with. This is how I'm winning the PvP, either in Node Wars or in Arena. I'm also gonna check the other combos. This might not be the better combo. You might not. It's free for you not to follow this combo. This is just for my convenient. I'm sure there are other combos there for Titans. Now for farming, excuse me. For farming, okay. These are the skills that I use. Buff to kill the mobs faster. I use fast skills. This, and this. Okay, you can copy those. So, all right. So that's it. The build, the Idleman build for you there. We talked about branch, skills, and APGP, CP. And thank you for watching.